Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I got this golden goddess walking trophy dewy skin flashy eye look. I know that's a lot, but don't worry. The reason why I'm filming this is because some of you guys actually requested it, so you know, ask and you shall receive. Most things, alright? Okay, don't take advantage of that. This is the look that I wore when I reviewed the Fenty Beauty Stunna lip paints. You guys liked it, so here I am. This look is very simple and beginner friendly. I really hope you guys like it. I hope you learned a few things along the way. I don't want to talk too much because I've been doing that a lot recently. So yeah, let's just get started and I will show you guys how I got this look. I don't know if you guys can see, but I am wearing a shirt. Okay, I promise I'm not just sitting here naked, okay? I'm sorry if that is confusing, but right now I do have foundation on and I do have this eye mostly done. This eye is already primed. I used the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. The first color that I'm going to lay down for this look is from the Morphe 350 and it is this color right here. It's just a tiny bit darker than my skin tone and I'm just going to pat it over that concealer. The next color that I'm going to take is from the Zulu palette by Juvia's Place. So I'm going to take the yellow from the palette and I'm going to go right under my brow bone. While we're here, I was wondering, what do you guys think of this background? Okay, let me move out the way, maybe you can see it a little better. Me and my sister kind of DIY'd it, so that's why it probably doesn't look amazing, but I don't know. I want to try it out for this video and see. So if you like it, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Anyways, the next color that I'm going to take is also from the Zulu palette and it's the brown that was right beside the yellow. And I'm going to take it all over the crease and the outer edge. And this is a look that I want to keep, I don't want to say natural because like it's not natural, you know, but I want to keep it pretty simple and not too dark and smoky. Also, I'm sorry if my skin looks very greasy right now. I have rosehip oil on under my foundation because lately my skin is not my friend, okay? Oh, hi. So let me just blind myself. To be honest, it's not like I've been eating well. I've been eating a lot of Halloween candy, a lot of fries. Ooh. You know how it is. I just finished midterms, so the past 2 weeks I've kind of been like, you deserve a little snack, okay? You did well. Obviously, I shouldn't have done that because my skin is yelling at me. It made me happy, so I am working on getting a ring light. So I know it's kind of annoying because right now I work with just natural sunlight. So I know like when the clouds move in and like everything changes and you're like, why does your skin tone look different now? I'm sorry, I'm working on it, but bear with me for now, alright? So for the gold on my lid, what I'm first going to do is go back into the Morphe 350 and I'm going to take this kind of yellow gold and I'm going to mix it with this kind of greenish gold. It doesn't read green on the lids, but in the pan it looks kind of green. So I'm going to take a paddle brush and spray it down with some Urban Decay All Nighter. And I'm just going to dip into both of those shades kind of back and forth. And I'm just going to go in and pat it on my lid. With certain metallic and glitter eyeshadows, wetting your brush with a setting spray really helps them pop a little more. If you want, you could stop here, but like, you know, we're trying to go all out for this look. So what we're going to do next is, if I could open it, I'm going to go in with one of the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighters. This is in the shade Mean Money and Hustla Baby. And I'm going to take the more glittery side. I don't know which side that is. I think that's Mean Money, but I don't know how to read the packaging like that. But anyways, I'm going to take it on my finger. I don't know why I did this, but hey. And just pat it directly over the shadow that I just applied. Also, my nails are crusty, I'm sorry. It's my Fenty Beauty dance. Fenty Beauty left the chat once I said that. The last step that I'm going to do that will really amp up the shine is I'm going to take this NYX Roll-On Shimmer. You guys have seen this on my channel before. I am obsessed with this stuff, okay? This is the shade Almond, and you guys know the drill. I just like to roll it on and then kind of spread it with a brush. And what I like about these shimmers is they're easier to use than, for example, the, what is it called? The liquid eyeshadow that Stila makes. I forget what they're called. But to me, this application is easier and it's just more beginner friendly. So next, usually I would color correct. Hello. Can you be quiet? Thank you. Next, usually I would color correct, but I forgot my color corrector in the other room. And to be honest, I'm just not in the mood to go get it right now. So we're just gonna go straight in with concealer. I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the color Warm Sand. If you have not tried this concealer, okay, I'm gonna sit back. Okay, because this chair is pretty comfy. I could be here for a while. You should pause this video, go find out what your shade is, order it, and then come back, okay? Because honestly, this is one of the best concealers that I have ever used. That being said, I do think you have to let it sit and kind of like marinate on your face for a little bit before you blend it to get the optimal results, but girl. Okay. Y'all, I got too excited talking about it, and so when I opened it, like a big glob fell out on my pants. Please hold while I transfer your call. Anyways, so I'm just gonna take it right under my eye. And something that I want to talk about with concealer, I see a lot of beauty gurus applying their concealer like in that big triangle and like when it covers half of your face, okay? And I'm here to tell you, you don't need to do that, okay? So I watched, if you guys know who Goss is, I saw him do a video about applying concealer. What he mentioned was that you don't need to apply your concealer in that big, huge triangle. Because really, that's how you want your concealer? I'm turning into Laura Lee. That's how you want your concealer to look once you've already finished blending it. So if you apply your concealer like that, once you start blending, there's nowhere for the product to go. So you're just blending product on itself, and then it's kind of like this whole big mess. He is better spoken than I am, so I will link that video in the description so you guys can check it out for yourselves. Yeah, a lot of the tips that I know about makeup are from him, so let the concealer sit a little longer, I'm going to go in with some cream contour. Normally I wouldn't do this on a day-to-day basis, but you know, if the theme of this look is golden goddess, I don't know many goddesses who have like double chins, and it's hard out here, alright? So this is the NYX cream highlight and contour palette in the shade medium. And what I like to do is, this is like, my sister laughs at me for this, but I like to warm up my finger just by like rubbing it on my arm or something. And, you know, like once you get that friction going, I like to dip into the contour and just run it along where you would contour. And to blend that out, I'm just going to go in with this brush from Real Techniques. This is their sculpting brush. Something else that Goss mentioned. What up, Wayne? Something that he mentioned that really stuck with me was that when you are doing your contour, highlighter, and blush, you really don't need to take them all the way down or all the way in. Something that he mentioned was that you should really try to keep it in between the area from where your eye ends back to your hairline. Just something interesting. Obviously there is no real right or wrong way to do your makeup, but that's just something he mentioned, and so far that's definitely helped me. So try it and see what works for your face shape. Now, when I tell you that I like this concealer to sit, I like it to sit. So while we are here, I thought I would tell you guys something kind of interesting that happened to me last week. So I was at school, I was at my locker, and I have headphones in. And if you know me, I have headphones in pretty much 24/7. I want people to know that I'm not available for you to talk to me, alright? And this guy comes up to me. And okay, this isn't to like make fun of him, but this is just how he looked, okay? He could not have been more than 4'10", okay? 4'10". Now mind you, I'm not tall, okay? I'm between 5'2" and 5'3", but this boy was small. But he also had a full beard. Do you guys know what Drake's beard looks like right now? Like, it's like... This guy had like the Drake beard, like full-on Drake beard. And so he comes up to me and I'm at my locker, right? And he does this. Like, telling me to take off my headphones, and I'm like... Hi? And he was like, hi! Are you from South America? And I was like, yeah, my parents are from Guyana. And he was like, yeah, I'm from Peru, I could tell. And he just has like the biggest smile on his face, and like I'm trying not to laugh because I don't want him to think I'm laughing at him. And I was like, ah, that's interesting. And anyways, so this guy starts talking to me like we are best friends. He waits for me to finish from my locker and we start walking into the direction of my class where I'm going. And he keeps trying to make jokes, and they're not funny, but I laugh to be nice. I'm sorry, my dude, if you're watching this. He's just trying to make jokes, trying to make me laugh, and then eventually he leans in, okay, and this is what he says word for word. "You are very cute. Are you madly in love with anyone right now?" And when I tell you, okay, my face, I was just like, what kind of question is that? Are you madly in love with anyone right now? Just in case you guys want to know, I'm not. Everything is awesome. But I knew I couldn't say that because it took a while for me to learn this, and it's sad that this is the truth, but as a girl, sometimes just saying that you're not interested in someone is not enough. Like, I find myself constantly making up boyfriends. Like, I'm like, yeah, I have a boyfriend, his name is John. So he asked me if I'm madly in love, and I say, yep. Yes, sir, I am. I am definitely madly in love right now. He was like, oh, how long have you guys been together? Like, off the top of my head, I was just like, 6 months. And then he had the audacity to ask me, how do you know you're in love if it's only been 6 months? So my lying butt, I was just like, oh, he was like a friend before we started dating. I've known him for a while. And then we get to my building and he's just like, okay, bye. And then he walks away. It was just so random, and whenever I think about it, I laugh, but I also feel kind of bad for him because I'm like, maybe he was trying to get something, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, dude. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out my concealer. What I like to do so my concealer doesn't look totally separate from my foundation is I go back in with my foundation brush and kind of just blend them together. Set my concealer, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder in shade 30, medium deep. Just I feel like I'm just like conducting a band right now. Okay, so now I'm going to use the same powder and just set the rest of my face. This look is more dewy than looks that I would normally do, so I'm only going to set the center of my face. So what I'm going to do next is just go in on my lower lash line. I'm going to be using the same brown from the Juvia's Place and just run it along the whole thing. Does this happen to you guys? As soon as you start touching like your lower lash line, your mouth just automatically opens? Like I don't know why. And I keep trying to stop myself from doing it because like I know it doesn't look cute, but it's just natural, right? Go in with some bronzer. This is from NYC. This is their Big Bold bronzing powder, and this is in the shade 602 MetropoliTan. They like put a capital T because they're punny. God, do you ever say something and then like immediately hate yourself? Because that's my whole channel. I'm going to go in with highlighter. For this look that is very dewy, glowy, can't think of more synonyms on the spot right now, I think a cream highlighter is definitely the way to go, at least first. So I'm going to be taking this one from Physicians Formula. This is their butter highlighter. I am using the shade Champagne. Can we just take a minute? Like, look at this highlighter! It's so beautiful, oh my god. So I'm going to just take some on my finger and we're just going to go in. So what I'm going to do now, and this is a good tip if you really, really want your highlighter to pop, I'm going to go back in with the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter, and I'm just going to pat it directly over where I just applied that cream highlighter. And I'm going to be patting it as opposed to swiping it, just for a really intense kind of highlighted look. To set my face, I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Replenishing Primer and Setting Spray. Now this is a very good dewy setting spray if you have oily skin. I find a lot of dewy setting sprays on the market right now, they just make me look greasy. Like, it's not a cute dewy, it's like, have you been working at Wendy's for the past 12 hours? So this one is very, very good if you have oily skin. Definitely recommend it. And I'm going to take my beauty blender and just kind of pat it in. I find this helps your makeup look extra smooth on the skin. So what can happen a lot of the times when you are doing looks like this, the color that you put in the crease can get a little lost, you know, like a little lost in the sauce. So I'm just going to bring it back, and I'm going to go back in with the same fluffy brush and just run it over the crease one more time. Okay, I think we fixed it. For mascara, I'm going to be using the Benefit Bad Gal Bang. This has recently been a favorite of mine. The other day I was wearing this mascara and I was FaceTiming with one of my best friends and she was like, "Are you wearing fake eyelashes?" And I was like, "No." And she was like, are you lying to me?" And I was like, no, like, it's just mascara, I swear to God. And she was like, "Yeah, they look so good." And I was like, "Thank you, girl. Thank you." For my lips, I'm first going to line them with a lip liner from Huda Beauty. This is in the shade Spice Girl. It's kind of like a brownish pink. For lipstick, I'm going to be using one from Milani. This is in the color, this is in the color 69. This is in the color 69 Matte Beauty. Just a really pretty kind of rose pink. The shade is so pretty. It's definitely been a recent favorite, so if you haven't checked out this formula yet, definitely do it. They are bomb. And over that, just because I'm feeling a little extra special today, I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb, and this is in the original shade Fenty Glow. Alright, so this is the finished look. I could just do this all day. I could just sit here and just like slowly move my head back. I could do that all day. I don't have a problem, so if you guys want to see that, let me know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you do try it, let me know, because like I said, it is super easy. Give yourself maybe 20 minutes max for your full face and you will be glowing like the frickin' sun, alright? That is my promise to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you guys next time. Bye!